Making your business legal. Now you're finally ready to make your business legal. In order to do that, you need to name your business, determine your structure, obtain the necessary licenses, get your federal tax ID number, open a business bank account. Name your business. The first thing you need to do is name your business. You need to put some thought into this process. Since your business name will go on your marketing materials, you want to choose a name that tells people what to do, or people want to know they can sell you their gold. For example, Brown Enterprises would not be a good name. People would not have any idea what the business did. On the other hand, Brown's Gold Buying would be a good option, since people would know that you were running a gold buying business. Once you have come up with a name, you need to see if it's available. You should be able to do this on your state's Secretary of State website. If you are not sure where to find it on the website, Google business names available in your state. Once you find a name, you will be ready to determine your structure. Determine your structure. Your structure refers to the type of business that you open. While there are lots of different options, you only need to look at two. You want to open a sole proprietorship or an LLC, let's take a look at both options. Sole proprietorship. If you are an individual doing business and you don't register with the state, you will become a sole proprietorship. The business will automatically be created for you. Then, when you file taxes, you will file a sole proprietorship. If you choose to open a sole proprietorship, you can use your own name as your business name, or you can register a fictitious name. A fictitious name is just a fancy phrase for a business name. I highly recommend that you register a name. After all, you want people to know what type of business you have. While it is incredibly easy to open a sole proprietorship, it doesn't offer any type of protection. You can get sued if you are a sole proprietor. All of the liability will fall on you. LLC. I recommend registering as an LLC or limited liability company. While there is some paperwork involved, you will have more protection than you would if you ran your business as a sole proprietorship. As the name implies, your personal liability will be limited. Basically, there will be a separation between you and the business. Additionally, you will look more professional since you'll have LLC after your business name. People tend to trust LLCs. If you decide to form an LLC, you will have to fill out the articles of organization and file them with the Secretary of State. You'll have to pay a fee to file the articles. The articles are relatively easy to fill out, so you should be able to do it on your own. However, you can hire a lawyer or use a service like LegalZoom to file your papers for you if you are not comfortable doing it yourself. Obtain the necessary licenses. Regardless of which type of structure you choose, you will need to check with your local government to see if you have to register for any licenses. You might need a license to do business within city limits, and you might need a specific license for buying gold. On top of that, you should check with the local police department. Some areas require gold buyers to register with the police department, so the department will have a list of buyers they can check with if gold is stolen. Since each city and state has its own laws, it's up to you to find out about local licensing requirements. Get your federal tax ID number. If you're operating as an LLC, you will have to get a federal tax ID number. You will put this number on tax forms and other business-related documents. You can also get a federal tax ID number if you're running a sole proprietorship. While this is not necessary, I recommend it. That way, you can use your federal tax ID number instead of your social security number on business documents. Getting a federal tax ID number is easy and it's free. Just call the IRS and tell them you need a number. They will ask some questions related to your business and then they will give you a number. Open a business bank account. After you get your federal tax ID number, you'll need to open a business bank account. That way, you can keep your business and personal finances separate. Be sure to bring your business paperwork with you when you open your bank account.